How's it going, everybody? TurboTeddy here again with another commentary, but this time we are playing Battlefield 2042. While I was recording it, you are going to hear my friend talking in the background, but not hear me because when I am recording, I have the mic disabled. I thought I had him disabled. Still learning this process, but he should be a little bit quiet. But the commentary will definitely take over, and then we're going to talk about a few things as we go through the video. Definitely played this game when it first came out, but I mean everybody knows how it was when it first came out. Definitely was not the game that we expected, but patch 4.0 came out. Definitely looks better. Got improvements to it. I mean, my friends are definitely playing it again, enjoying ourselves. Good to go. And then actually just today, the next patch is coming out tomorrow, in May. They just released the patch notes. Very good changes that I see further from that. Boris is finally getting nerfed. That's one of the most annoying things that I've seen. It's good to see. You see me using my SCAR right now. I call it the SCAR. I know they have it SFAR, but we all know it's a SCAR. Using that right now. That's my main gun. It's getting some changes again. They noticed that some damage is wrong with it, so they're getting that corrected. A bunch of recoils getting fixed. So, I mean, small changes, you know. And then they actually gave us a specific date, which is good. The season 1 is actually coming out early June. They said early summer, and everyone was like, all right, well, it's early summer to them. But, you know, finally we got it. It's early June, so that's good to go. You'll also see throughout the video, I cut out stuff every time I die, the respawn screen, and then a few sections will be sped up at 2 times just to get through it. It is a lot of action, so it's just trying to get through the video and have a good commentary. But you'll see we're playing on Hourglass. It's a pretty solid map, I think so. I like how it plays out, and then you will see later on that I am a camper, but we're playing Breakthrough, and just like in Call of Duty, when I'm playing Search and Destroy, when you tell me to defend an objective, I'm actually going to defend it. I'm going to sit there, and if you want to call it camping or defending, whatever you want, but, you know, we'll figure it out from there. Nice buddy just got a nice 5 kills right there, and then you can see right here, this Mav is one shot, and I know it, and I don't care. I run right into the danger zone, at a combat area, whatever you want to call it, and then I chase it down and just hit him with the rocket right here. Totally worth the death. That Mav sometimes will ruin your days. We ended up holding the first section pretty good, but you can see it right now, that Condor, man, that thing's a beast. Everyone's just running that now, and we're trying to hit it with the SOFLAM at the same time. We take it out a couple times, but we got pushed back to Alpha 2 here. And that Condor, man, they had everybody perishing. You see it right now. I'm going to look for some people. I find 2 people back here hanging out, taking them out. And then you notice I'll get across here. It'll speed up soon, but I run across and start checking for the mountain. And then I know they're coming from that hill. If you're looking from A2 towards A1, they start pushing that hill off to the right side, so I know I want to go clear it out. They actually had an Irish on the other side, and they planted a bunch of their, you'll see it right here if you can, they planted a bunch of the his fortifications at the top of the hill, and everyone was just sitting behind that. And then, you know, I'm just constantly running through trying to find people. We speed it up here a little bit, not much happens, you know, kill here and there or whatever, but I end up getting murdered by this Mav right here, I think. It ends up chasing me down, and I get murdered from it. Yep. But I don't know. I am excited. I want to see exactly what Season 1 has. Hopefully a new map. Definitely want a new map. That'd be one of the biggest things that I want to see is a new map. I know one of the maps has been leaked, supposedly, up in Canada. It's like a Canadian map out in the mountains. Definitely hoping that it's a good map. Like everyone's been seeing it. They even mentioned it that they finally admitted it that their maps don't play well with 128 people, especially for Breakthrough. At least is what they said, and that's mainly what I play. Is even on this next patch, they're getting rid of 128 player Breakthrough, and then they're actually going to keep some of the map designs for it, but only have 64 people on the map, which is crazy to me. So you're having a 128 player sized map, but you're gonna have only 64 people on it. It's crazy to me. I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like that's too much map. Some of these maps, I think it was just too much map for 128 players, and now you want to condense it to just down to 64 players. And then adding to that, this next patch, they're also reducing the amount of vehicles some teams can have. In different I read in for breakthrough, some sectors throughout the maps, depending on which map it is, you're going to reduce the amount of heavy vehicles you can have, transport vehicles, and then some of the vehicles are getting moved. Like the MAV is now considered a transport vehicle, so that's reducing the amount you can have. Aerial vehicles are getting reduced. I believe, if I read it, actually on this map, if you get to Sector 4 as a defender, you can't even have, if I read it correctly, you can't even have any helos at all. Like, they take away your support helos, they take away your attack helos, so all you have is ground vehicles. Maybe having, I didn't mind having the little birds. I mean, even in that section, the skyscrapers, they didn't affect me how I played my ground play. Like right now, if there was a good pilot, man, he could have ruined me right here. I post up right here. But if there was a good pilot, you know, he could ruin me. He could have ended me. I get a little streak here. He could have ended my streak. I would have never been here as long as I was. But when you get towards that last sector, Sector 4, and all those buildings are there, it's easier to maneuver and dodge aerial vehicles. So them getting rid of that, I don't know. I'm not an aerial vehicle. I do feel for the pilots, though, man. You know, you get some good pilots on your teams. You know, they can definitely change the tide of a game. But I don't know. It's great. Definitely loving how the patch is seen so far. Great. Love it. Boris nerf, like I said, man, it's huge for me. He's just annoying that sentry turret is just getting ruined, which is good. Well, I don't know if it's ruined yet. We'll see how it plays out when it actually patch comes out and people start playing it. But from what I've seen, the rounds per minute, from when the gun is firing, how it locks on the targets, how long it locks on the targets, you know, all that's getting reduced. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's looking good. Irish. That's who I play. You can see right here. You know, you see it. His fortification actually, the cooldown is reduced. I like it. 5 seconds. So from 25 to 5 seconds. It's a good reduction. And then Angel, huge. My friend that I'm playing with, General Buck Naked, man. He plays Angel for everything, and that armor plate and giving ammo to people. That's his thing, man. He's just that support role, doing good, solid work when he does it. Angel not giving armor anymore is going to be a huge difference in how the game plays. Are people going to be running the armor plates just for their kit? Because now that's just overall the only way you're going to get armor, or people just, I'm not sacrificing my rocket launcher or anything else like that just to have an armor plate. That's just crazy to me. I wouldn't want to do that. Alright, you're about to see right here real quick. I don't care if you call it. This is my camp spot. I chill out here for the rest of the map. But like I was saying, armor plates, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, we were talking about it, me and my friends. Are people gonna end up playing Irish more just because he has that spawn in armor and that's the only way you get armor? Or are people just gonna run the armor plates with their kits? I don't know if I would want to do that. That's a wasted slot that you can use so many more better options. Like I said, I'm not giving up my rocket launcher or anything else like that, but that's huge. So it might actually reduce how much armor you see, because the amount of gunfights that I've lost just knowing that someone had armor, it's crazy to me that there's a lot of gunfights I should have won. But yeah, I mainly sit here for the rest of the map, which is fine. This is definitely not how I run my SCAR anymore. I was still working with it ever since 4.0 came out and messed with it and how it functioned and everything else like that. But we're going to wait until the next patch comes out. But from what I found out, I run a wrap suppressor, the 30-round mag, the AP grenade launchers, because I do the combo. If my rocket doesn't kill a vehicle, I just hit it with the AP grenade launcher. And then I actually run the 3x scope, which has actually been working for me. I like it. It's pretty solid. And then we'll see how the patch changes everything, but it should be coming up. I know I've been hearing a bunch. So when I was sitting here, I always hear footsteps. That's all I ever hear, is I just hear footsteps behind me. Because you can actually take the flag from the opposite corner of where I'm sitting at on these Connex boxes. So the whole time I'm hearing footsteps, I'm freaking out. I'm like, I need to get rid of them. And then at some point you'll see me do it. I hop up, should be soon. Pop out my incendiary grenade, hop over there, hit him with a couple incendiaries, and actually clear out the area. I'm trying to think what else was from the patch. There's no specialist feedback. I know they did the, yeah, here it is right here. Just come in, hit him with the incendiary, clear out that area. I know from the feedback loop, we're waiting for specialists. They still haven't said anything on how specialists are going to change. I know there's leaks there saying that it might be classes on what they're working with. We'll see. That's the next biggest thing I want to see. The feedback loop from map design was the first one they did, which was nice. Seeing that they're adding more cover instead of running out in the open and then just being stuck there. And then having cover as you run through flags and stuff like that, or between flags. That's the biggest thing, just that open fields between flags. This is always a downfall. But the feedback loop for specialists, I don't know, they said they can't get rid of specialists, but you could still change them to where you can make them function as classes and stuff like that. Still waiting on a response from DICE. Hopefully they do say something quick. Everyone was getting antsy, and you've seen it on social media the past couple days.
Yeah,
Hey,
for
DICE,
sure.
what are you doing? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, what's the progress? Like, you have zero news from you, like, at all. Like, what are you doing? Like, let us know. And then actually, surprisingly, I didn't even know about it. I just opened up Reddit. Happened to see on the Battlefield 2042 subreddit. You know, I saw it and it was like patch notes. I was like, oh, I need to read these right now. And then I was liking the changes. So get this patch going. Hopefully it improves the game more. 4.0 was good. 4.1, let's see. I don't know why they call it 4.1. It's 0, so it's still not even a 1, but whatever. But game's wrapping up right now. You know, I did get scared at the moment, a little bit right here near the end. You can see we had no people on our flag. They had the whole other team on the flag, and then I felt like I was by myself, and I was like, I need to defend this. But then we made the push, ended up defending the flag, and then we just ended up getting the win. It's always nice stopping them at B flag. Even if we could have stopped them at the A flag, would have been even better. But it's nice holding people back. I just don't like getting to the city portion because then people just end up camping rooftops and everything else like that. But thank you for watching the video.
Oh my God. Okay, I just saw the worst.
You prevented them from taking the site.
I saw the worst combination.